He gets dressed in a Sunday best, and I wake up already dressed. He picks up his Bible, locks his door, and I pick myself up off the floor. At the church he turns on the light, his Bible still in his hand, and my hands start to tremble again. He closes his eyes and feels the power of salvation and grace. I close mine and feel the weight of damnation and waste. Church of God and the church of alcohol, where angels fly and angels fall, preachers and sinners like a call to the church of God and the church of alcohol. He opens his Bible to the sermon he's prepared, and I break the seal on another bottle of despair. By the time he asks everyone to rise and sing the day's final hymn, I'll be almost ready to fill my glass again. Church of God and the church of alcohol, where angels fly and angels fall, preachers and sinners like a call to the church of God and the church of alcohol. We're not that different, him and me. Every night we end up on our knees. We both believe in the same thing, that one day our world will change. Church of God and the church of alcohol, where angels fly and angels fall, preachers and sinners like a call to the church of God and the church of alcohol. Angels fly and angels fall at the church of God and the church of alcohol. There we go. Thank you. More beer for everybody, please. It's a beer drinking song.
I used to know this fellow who, he read some of these old beatnik books back in the 60s, like Jack Kerouac and Allen Ginsberg. And He took off traveling around. He wound up in a little college town. And I got to know him there. When I first met him, though, he was going to the bottle a little bit too much. There was a glow in the air, there was music everywhere. I was a new kid in town, just in from the road. I started drinking beer in the second-story bar, watching people on the street and going store to store. The bartender smiled, a good old guy. He told me with a grin, go easy on the drinking. But his words I ignored as I stumbled out the door. Tumbled down the stairs and blooded up my hair. Now bleeding was a thing that I used to do. As I followed my drunk down foreign avenues, and I lost a tooth or more running into fisting doors. But my drunken tongue kept waggling. One day I woke up, I was laying in jail, with no idea what I'd done to get there. It was just stupid stuff, but serious enough to make me take a good look at what I've been doing. 30 days later, I went back to the bar up on the second floor, and I ordered soda pop, and my friend said, sure. I can see you learn, he said, that the drink will turn your head. You can't get much done if you can't get out of bed. You handed me in town so you can start now. I need some help running this bar. So here I am now, I'm serving up beer to all the young drunks that wander into here. There's a glow in the air and music everywhere. I'm so glad I wound up here. Thank y'all. They had a happy ending.
Yes. See, that's the way this night's going to go. I'm going to bring you way down. Dave's going to take you straight back up.
That was pretty depressing.
That was pretty good. Did it up good. Off the two. Got a job. What more can you ask?
That's right.
Okay. All right. I don't know where to go. I'm looking at my list, but I've got other songs I want to try. So I'm going to try this one. I grew up going to the racetrack and listening to 8 tracks. Hell yeah, great track. Yeah. Ain't nothing better than 8 tracks. Get right in the middle of that song and then it stops and it goes click, click, and then it goes on again, man. Nothing better. All right. That's good country music. Okay. That's good country music. You know, Merle Haggard, Johnny Cash, man, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Get me? That's good stuff. So I decided one day I was going to write a country song. Hey, this is serious stuff. This is serious stuff. So I want to write a song. So I was listening to Long Black Veil. This ain't even in that lead. Okay, so don't be expecting much. Okay, I don't know what y'all expecting out there. I gotta build it up and I gotta bring it back down. So this song's called Carry Me Back Home. I'm dying, feeling in my bone. That's not the way that song goes. Hey, how's that song go? along to another song. I do this every time. I'm playing another country song, okay? This is one I wrote not long ago. It's called Long Hallway of Memories. It goes like this. Down a long hallway of memories, well, I walk every night, past reminders of a life, well, I couldn't get right, past things that I don't want to see, but God won't let me close my eyes. Down that long hallway of memory, I'll walk until I die. Well, there's a day that we first met. For me it was love at first sight. And the day we married, oh, there's our first fight. Those first few years together, for me they were a dream come true. Ah, but now all that's left are these memories I walk through. There's our little boy and little girl. Oh, their laughter filled the air. But somewhere I lost my way, and all I had disappeared. But I can't let go, I'm still hanging on. What I know's already gone. Now each night I walk the long hallway alone, down a long hallway of memories, and I walk every night, past reminders of life, well, I couldn't get right. Past things that I don't want to see, but God won't let me close my eyes. Down that long hallway of memories, I'll walk until I die. Down the long hallway of memories, I'll walk until I die. That's country. Yeah, I get that.
All right.
Just so y'all know, you see how I started that song and then forgot it? In my past life, I hit a lot of walls. True? True? You laugh, but it's true. Let me just say this. So when I used to mess up like that and hit a wall, they always hauled me off in an ambulance. See any ambulances here when I mess up? Be easy. Okay? So it's okay if you mess up here. True?
That's right.
It's great move. Great move. Don't even have to wear a helmet up here.
Not yet. I thought you was going to need 1 minute. Thought you started a riot.
Yeah.
This song about a killing. I guess that's what. It's played a song called Camp Ladder Shuffle, and Camp Ladder's a place down in Mecklenburg County on the Gaston line right down there by the river. And I actually knew some guys who met their end there one night. I changed their names though, in case any of the relatives are around. But sometimes at home I play this, they are, it's a little uncomfortable. But anyway, it's called Camp Lattice Shuffle. Lock the window, lock the door. Bruiser ain't gonna come around no more. Running down the river, then lost his head to a double shot barrel, knocked him dead. Blood on the ceiling, blood on the wall. Hope it rain before the morning fall. Camp Lattice Shuffle, dance all night. Do the dirty dog, make a left on fire. Yeah. Without our guns, you want trouble, better keep it on. But if you insist, then bring it on. Blood on the ceiling, blood on the wall. Hope it rain before the morning fall. Camp Lattice Shuffle, dance all night. Do the dirty dog, make a left on fire. Yeah. Up the floor. There's a hole in the river where dump him in. Gonna be a while before we see him again. Blood on the ceiling, blood on the wall. Hope it rain before the morning fall. Camp Lattice Shuffle, dance all night. Do the dirty dog, make a left on fight. Blood on the ceiling, blood on the wall. Hope it rain before the morning fall. Camp Lattice Shuffle, dance all night. Do the dirty dog, make a left on fight. Yeah.
I got a little bit of a cold. My head's a little stopped. Sorry. So, I know. This tea. It's good tea, though. So I'm probably not at my best tonight, but I'm not at my worst either.
You doing all right?
So, man, I don't know where to go now. Okay, I'm gonna try this. So, I don't know where this song came from. Like, you'll hear a conversation or you hear somebody talking about something and something will pop into your head and you write it down. I carry a book with me most of the time. I've got my pocket right here. Carry a book with me. And I'll write it down somewhere. And I heard somebody say something about, he was talking to, two people were talking, one of them said, well, I just lie to me. And I thought to myself, what a great line. I lie to me. So I tried to go back and figure out what that meant. And I lie to myself all the time. So I come up with this. This is what I took it to mean. Tell myself I will be okay. Tell myself I can be strong. I can make it through another day, and I can go on. Why do I say these things when I know that they're wrong? Nothing's ever gonna change for me now that you're gone. So I lie to me, that's what I do. I tell myself that what I say is true. Well, I'm just a fool who needs to believe. So every day I lie to me. tell myself I'll get over you. I tell myself I can't forget the things we used to say and do, and I won't have any regrets. But I know when tomorrow comes, it'll be another day that I'll lie to myself, trying to keep up in this charade. Oh, I lie to me, that's what I do. But I tell myself that what I say is true. Well, I'm just a fool who needs to believe. So every day I lie to me. It's only me that I deceive, so I'll lie to myself as long as I believe. Oh, I lie to me, that's what I do. Well, I tell myself that what I say is true. I'm just a fool who needs to believe. So every day I lie to me. Oh, every day I lie to me. Thanks, man. Thank you, guys. Getting ready to go big now. Getting serious. Wait till he starts on that piano and the guitar at the same time.
I knew you could get this on the right way.
Every time somebody puts one of those things on, I gotta tell y'all this story real quick, because this always reminds me of every time we put this on. So when I was in elementary school, Randleman Elementary School, as a matter of fact, spent 14 years there. When I was there, so when you did stuff bad, or when you got in trouble, they made you work in the cafeteria. Okay? I was in it 14 years, cafeteria. So anyhow, so you'd stand in between the garbage cans, and right behind you was where the dishes went. You know, you had the little plastic trays, and like the first graders would come up, and they'd hand you the plastic tray, and it was your job to put the milk carton over here, beat the food off in this, and then slammed it in the back. Okay, so and took the tray and put it in the back, and they would wash it. Women would wash it, and then it would circle back around because we only had 6 trays. So you had to, okay, that's a joke. We have more than that. Randolph County. Okay. So anyhow, so listen. Worst thing is to have to work in the cafeteria. Beat that, throw the trash, beat that, and somebody would lose their retainer. Oh yeah. I was a retainer finding fool. Yes, sir. True story. True story. This one kid, I mean, it goes around your head. Just wear it around your head, dude. Quit laying it on your tray. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got way off track.
I can't solve that.
I got way off track. Way off.
No, you
track.
didn't.
Way off.
We used to tell that story yesterday about your uncle whose parcels dropped in the hay bale or something.
Yeah. Spit those teeth out.
Yeah.
Mr. Evans.
And I happened to go to the dentist yesterday. And,
I know.
they got talking to me, well, you can get these, things that are wired in them. And I've thought about that story. And I said, no, just patch me up. But anyway, here's a song. This is what I'm supposed to do. If I ever hit anything close to a hit song, which is kind of laughable, but it'd be this song. in the years day in the seaside bar was a special on PBR. The ocean roared outside the door. No one but us and some hardcore drinkers lost in the stormy day. How blue is the blue of your eyes against the skies of gray. Do you remember what we talked about? I just remember your face. Prettiest thing that I've ever seen. It must have been a wrong turn that I took in Cedar Falls, or maybe Kansas City, Lord, I don't know. We just kept on rolling, it was too late to turn around. We ran out of road in Arizona. Do you remember what we talked about? I just remember your face. Prettiest thing that I've ever seen. And you left me in that deep hole in Gastonia with your mother. What you still had left was self-respect. I know you tried to tell me, but that's when I was a-drinking. I could not find the words to win you back. Do you remember what we talked about? I just remember your face. Prettiest thing that I've ever seen. Well, you changed your mind about me, and I sure do understand. Years of miles were not what you deserve. I heard that you got married. He is a decent man, although some say he's a little bit too reserved. Do you remember what we talked about? I just remember your face. Prettiest thing that I've ever seen. Do you remember what we talked about? I just remember your face. Prettiest thing that I've ever seen. Thank y'all. All right. Good job on the back up.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. That's all right, he can set the bar high.
That's the first time Kyle's like sung with me on my song, so I'm glad to see that.
Right.
I think y'all helped me get there.
You notice, and I said it again, watch how he plays. I don't touch mine while he's playing. It's all him. Okay, I'm going to try this one. Now, this one, this is not autobiographical. Doesn't mean anything. Okay, if you play it backwards, Paul's still alive. He's not dead. Okay, I'm just telling you. So, but this song is called Fathers and Sons. Okay. All I ever wanted was to make them proud of me. All I ever wanted was for him to see who I was, not who he wanted me to be. All I ever wanted was to make him proud of me. Well, I wasn't him. But he couldn't see that no matter how hard he tried, I would never be. We were different, him and me. I couldn't change for him, and he couldn't change for me. Father and sons are never quite the same. Sometimes all they share is the same last name. A family tree, bond of blood, but that's not always enough. Fathers and sons. He wanted more for me, for my life. But the things he wanted, well, they cut me like a knife. Every time we tried to talk, all we did was disagree. He said I never listened, but I knew that he never heard me. 'Cause there was always a wall between him and me. We were as close as we would ever be. In his way I know he tried, but he could never understand that he couldn't live his life through me. Again. Fathers and sons are never quite the same. Sometimes all they share is the same last name. Family tree and a bond of blood, but that's not always enough. Fathers and sons. He never said the words I wanted him to say. Oh, I never held that against him. I knew that was just his way. And I never dreamed the dream that he dreamed for me. Now I don't know who that's sadder for him. Oh, me. Father and sons never quite the same. Sometimes all they share is the same last name. Family tree and a bond of blood, but that's not always enough. Fathers and sons. No, that's not always enough. Fathers and sons. What did you think about that one, David?
I went out to Indiana last year and played a gig. And I woke up after a kind of wild night about 8 in the morning and drove home. I think I had to get out of town pretty fast, but I went to all these cornfields and I wrote down some impressions and then wound up writing this song with some boys up in Cleveland, Ohio. But it's called James Dean. Cleveland's a good town. It's not Lexington, but it's pretty cool. They've been good to me up there, I must say. But this song's called James Dean Leaves Indiana. As the windmills turn and turn, the sun begins to rise. Blue sky bright as diamonds, promising a fall. The air is thick with summer, there are no people out at all. Houses, barns, and empty stores, there are no voices to be heard. Streets that lose their way between the farmland and the tracks of deer. Sure as my name's Barney, I'm bound for California. But first I'll take my time to say farewell to Indiana. Farewell to who I was back there, living in the little town. Growing up to see beyond the place I once called home. We went to church 2 times a week, but I never learned a thing until I saw the names and dates upon the graveyard stone. To leave my home and gamble west, to see the sea at last. My native Indiana, forever in my past. To see the skies of Frisco at the final rising of the sun. As long as my heart's beating until my days are done. If I stay here, my dreams will be buried deep within a hole. Farewell to Indiana, the place I once called home.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, thank you. Your feet.
Okay, I'm gonna try this one.
I was talking to yesterday, Colin, I was talking, and I was telling him about High Rock and what a great place this is. And he said, well, I used to come up here and play ball with Lexington. He said, we get in a fight every time. I think, what was that, level
Kick
cross?
button. Yeah, we level cross. Level cross should have had a high school. There's some girls there from Central Davidson. We come out around when we come play Central Davidson. Central Davidson was like playing small college. That was a big school. Was it not? Who said no? Somebody's always going to say
Well, Mount Holly beat Fort Davidson for the championship.
there we have it. I knew we did that.
1963.
Get you some of that.
I was there.
Get you some of that. Get you some of that. All right, so some of you guys, I know you saw my wife, Morgan, when y'all came in, and my little boy Overton. Hey,
Wow.
I ain't scared to bring a baby to a bar. I don't care. You're not going to daddy shame me. Y'all get on that Facebook and all that stuff. Shame me. Shame me. I'll take this baby to a bar. Can you believe it? Yep, you had a bottle too. What are you going to do about that? No, just kidding. Just kidding. BYOB. Bring your own bottle. You got that right. All right, so So when Morgan and I started dating, I wrote this song. I'm gonna try to get this song. My voice is a little bit, but I'm gonna try to get this song, and it's called "In That Moment." I wrote this song, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna sing this song when we get married. I didn't, but that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Later, I wrote her a couple more songs, but this is not the first song, but one of the first songs I ever wrote. It's sweet. It's really sweet. Still remember the first time I saw you, summer's day long ago. Still remember your eyes and your smile, we said hello. And I remember my heart telling me she's the one, don't let her go. And I remember when I took your hand, it took my breath away. Oh, but you didn't know. And in that moment, my world stood still. Yes, in that moment, I always will. Yes, in that moment, my heart knew that it was you. In that moment, a few years later I stood by a preacher, and I was scared to death. My legs were shaking, my hands, they were sweating. I couldn't catch my breath. When the music started, the church doors parted, and there you stood. And you took my breath away again. Oh, but I knew you would. 'Cause in that moment, my world stood still. Yes, in that moment, always will. Yes, in that moment, my heart knew that it was you. In that moment, now I know years from now, when there's just me and you, when I hold your hand, I still feel the way I do. And when I look in your eyes, I still see the girl from that summer's day. And even though our hair may have turned gray, I know you'll still take my breath away. 'Cause in that moment, my world will stand still. Yes, in that moment, it always has and it always will. Yes, in that moment, my heart will know what is always new. It's always been you. In that moment, yes, in that moment, my heart will know what it always knew. It'll always be you. In that moment, in that moment.
Glory to God. the Super Bowl weekend. Used to be the NFL way back in the old days wasn't that big a deal. A lot of the old players, they didn't have stuff like insurance and all kind of collective bargaining to protect them. You go up there and get out there on the field and get injured, it might be the end of it all for you. But his old boy from Mississippi, he went up there, he just played at Mississippi State, and they called him the Mississippi Fireball. He went up to Chicago about 1940 to play. He came up from Mississippi, he played football in the pros, a halfback, setback, fireball. He could run and he could throw. The first years were all glory, he really thrilled us all. Until Detroit, where he got high-low and both his knees were ruined. He fumbled on the 1-yard line at the end of a touchdown run. Some woman in the bleachers said, "Go back south, you bum." His waivers came in early spring. He was still on crutches. Well, here's a check, good luck, goodbye, your playing days are done. He hung around Chicago, where he used to be a star, spending all his money on doctors, girls, and bars. He saved enough for a train ride back to the place he called home, but he lost it all in a poker game before that train could run. He fumbled on the 1-yard line at the end of a touchdown run. Some woman in the bleachers said, "Go back south, you bum." The cheering crowd echoed in his ears. He could not forget when glory shone upon him and he played among the best. He worked a lot of different jobs, raised a family on the quiet side of Chicago, where he died at age 73. He never did like to talk too much about his playing days. Don't let the past destroy you, that's what he liked to say. He fumbled on the 1-yard line at the end of a touchdown run. Some woman in the bleachers said, "Go back south, you bum." Now in some dusty record book, you might find his name, and you might find his numbers, but that's all that remains. In his 4 years in the NFL, he amassed 2,200 yards rushing, caught 47 passes for a grand total of 1,013 yards, and fumbled one time. There you go.
That's a good song. I like that. I'm gonna have another sip.
You're getting loose, ain't you?
Off tea. Me and Arnold Palmer. What we got going on? I'll play all this song. I hadn't played this song in a while. This song, so I'm sitting at home one night, watching the news. And I wrote this song after watching the news. It's a sad song. I'm just gonna go ahead and warn you. But it's I wrote this song off of 3 stories that were on the news. Honestly. So this came one night 6 o'clock news. That's what you call this, 6 o'clock news. So it was like, there's a house at the end of the street. Yard ain't been mowed in weeks. All the curtains are drawn. Ain't seen nobody around. Piece of paper taped to the front door. I know what it is, I've seen them before, and they're showing up a lot more all around this town. House that used to be a home now sits empty and alone. It's just another sign that we're living in hard times. Man stands on a street corner, maybe in your town. Everything he owns in a backpack lays by his feet on the ground. He had a job and a family. He believed in the American dream. Now he's holding a sign that says homeless, work for something to eat. There before the grace of God stands me or you, and only by the grace of God will he get through. 'Cause he's just another sign that we're living in hard times. I know life ain't always easy, and I know life ain't always gonna be fair. But lately all you've gotta do is look around and you'll see hard times more and more. Signs are everywhere. Family sits in a minivan Sunday morning in a church parking lot. They say a prayer, no one will notice that each other is all they've got. They dressed in a restroom this morning at Walmart. They're living in their van and they're doing all they can to stay together. They're hanging on by just a thread. Faith and family keep them stronger, but fear and doubt keeps whispering how much longer. 'Cause they're just another sign we're all living in hard times. They're just another sign of the times that we're all living hard times. Thank you guys.
Keep talking faster than kicking nothing said. Rain won't support it and everything I said. In the last 5 minutes, put a spike in my head. My heart can't take it. I think I'm gonna make it. I think, yeah, I'm gonna make it somehow. Yeah, I think, and I think I'm gonna make it somehow. Rock and roll, baby, yeah. Well, there's a Samson's on the corner, there's a Samson's in bed. Think I'm gonna make it somehow. Think I'm gonna make it somehow. Yeah. Think that I think about it, baby. What you living, yeah. Thanks for the music. Well, it's a black dog barking, black dog barking to the terror of the night. She's the protestation to the dim and dim light. Yeah, the sun will shine, left in your eye. The wind to keep a howling, the night hawk will fly. Think I'm gonna make it somehow. Think I'm gonna make it somehow. Yeah. Think about it, baby. One, two, three, whoa.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Think about it.
I heard that one, man. That's good. Where'd that one come from?
I just made that up.
Dang, that was good. Y'all just saw it. Hope somebody filmed it. Surely to God somebody had their camera.
That ain't nothing but.
Somebody's always got a camera. You can't go nowhere, you can't do nothing. In the bathroom the other day peeing, somebody's taking a picture. Not me. I'm just. He had a rash or something, I don't know. No, I don't even know where that came from. I don't even know where that came from, I swear.
Lord have mercy. Now, what kind of tea is that?
I'm telling you, man. Whew, I don't know.
Jack Daniels tea.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. Since you I play right down here. This is where I play all my songs. So I'm gonna try this one. This is something I've been working on a little bit. Oh, I've said goodbye. I don't know how many times. I just never realized what goodbye really means. I'd say all that I had to say, and I would just walk away, ready to turn the page. Then it happened to me. Now I'm standing on the wrong side of goodbye, standing on the side where tears are cried, on the side where a broken heart is all that's left behind, on the wrong side of goodbye. When does the hurt go away? Will it feel like this every day? Why couldn't I make her stay? What did I do wrong? The answers are so hard to find. You're the one that's left behind. Maybe the hurt will fade in time. Oh, but how long? When you're standing on the wrong side of goodbye, standing on the side where tears are cried, on the side where a
sorry for the hurt I've caused. Things I said, things I've done. Sorry like goodbye is only a word. The meaning now I've learned. While standing on the wrong side of the vine, standing on the side where tears are cried, on the side where a broken heart is all that's left behind. Here on the wrong side of the vine, on the side where a broken heart is all that's left behind. Here on the wrong side of the vine.
Way to do that one. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't played that one. That's good. Thank you guys. That's neat. Y'all may be the first ones to hear that one. I haven't played that one.
Yeah, I haven't heard that. It's good.
Yeah.
Everybody all right? Y'all getting access to the restrooms all right? I think we got a few more ass, don't we?
They're that way. Rest of that way.
There's a lot of alleyways out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this here kind of sad song. A song called Time Machine. Well, I'm walking down that street and in a place like these, you'd think that I'd meet who else but you. It was you. Well, you acted like you feared me, you wouldn't get near me. I guess you never knew me. You thought I'd ever touch you, unless you asked me to. There was so much fire and fury and too little mercy, class in such a hurry. But it left quite an impression. Oh, but if I had a time machine, I wouldn't have to travel so far. Just another lifetime or so, and maybe I know if I could love you more. Every time the rain falls, I think I hear your voice call in the dark halls we moved through then. Back then, well, I didn't want to hurt you. I know that I deserved you. I never did deserve you. My God, things sure went bad. Oh, but if I had a time machine, I wouldn't have to travel so far. Just another lifetime or so, and maybe I know if I could love you more. they cured. Well, I could be in Oakland, Boston, Cleveland, Akron, Charleston, Lincoln, Jackson. Lord have mercy, I'm right here in Lexington. Oh, but if I had a time machine, I wouldn't have to travel so far. Just another lifetime or so, and maybe I know if I could love you more.
Yeah.
Very good, Tanya. Thank y'all.
Yes.
Don't trip.
Yeah. Good. And you're breaking out some stuff tonight. You haven't played a lot.
Well, I need to.
Yeah. I hear you.
Get bored with myself.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna play this one. I wrote this song. I have a bad habit of, I told David this, and I have a bad habit when I'm riding motorcycles, like something will pop in my head. So I was riding, I don't have well, the bike I have now has got Bluetooth and all that fancy stuff on it. I can watch movies while I'm going down the road, man. You know what I mean? And I do sometimes. But the bike I have now, or the bike I had before, you couldn't get to your phone, you couldn't do your stuff, you know, whatever. So I would take a Sharpie and I would write on the gas tank. And I'd write all over the gas tank. Just write on the center, on the chrome part, and on that big dome that covers the gas cap and all that stuff. I just write stuff. And when I get to a gas stop, I would write it down on my pad, take gasoline, wipe it all off, and then you go again. So it's like a whiteboard. Listen, it works. Y'all laugh, it works. I'm telling you, all you gotta do is listen. Anytime you got an idea, just stop your car right on the fender. And when you get to the gas station, write it down on a piece of paper, and you won't forget it. Once you write on a car or a gas tank, you won't forget it, believe me. So I wrote this stuff down. So I was coming out across Oklahoma, and I heard, and there was a special. I was listening to Sirius Radio, and it was Merle Haggard, and the song "Sing Me Back Home," and I love that song. So this song has nothing to do with that. I gotta be clear. Every song I get, it's a roundabout way. See, my head starts this way, and then all of a sudden it comes back here. So anyhow, I envisioned this song, and "Sing Me Back Home" is part of this. Okay. I wrote this song on a gas tank of a motorcycle. Just remember that song. Really, honestly, how good can it be? Not that good. Okay. I always forget the tune of this one. That's it. How's it go? Is that me too close? I'm getting a lot of feedback. That's it. Yes, yes. That's good, man. He always said at the end of the bar with his crown and coat, he was always there to last call 7 nights a week. Never said much about his life and all the years he'd been coming in. Sometimes he'd kind of laugh as he joked. The bottle been his only friend. And he'd say, put my ashes in a bottle, 'cause that's where I feel most at home. Put 'em on a shelf all by themselves, I don't mind being alone. Play D17 on a jukebox,
and buy around on me if you don't mind. Let Merle sing me back home one more time. One day as I opened the bar, there was a package by the door, an envelope taped to the top, addressed to me. Side were 3 $100 bills and note simply said I'm gone. My ashes are in this bottle, don't forget my song. Put my ashes in a bottle, 'cause that's where I feel most at home. Put 'em on a shelf all by themselves, I don't mind being alone. Play D17 on a jukebox and buy around on me if you don't mind. Let Merle sing me back home one more time. I hung a shelf at the end of the bar, next to that old TV. Every night at last call, we raise at last his memory. Ashes in a bottle, 'cause that's where I felt most at home. And a bottle of Crown on that shelf next to him, so he's not all alone. D17 plays every night as I lock the door and turn out the lights. Merle sings me back home one more time. Yes, Merle sings me back home one more time. There you go. That's a gas tank song right there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, sounds good.
I'm gonna do one more here, and then Merle. kind of.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check my rash.
He's gonna
Somebody
do one.
got it. Somebody got it.
We're gonna take a real short break after that, and we'll see who's left. We'll come back and do a few more. This here's a song of thanks, because I got a lot of people that helped me out. Thank God along the way. It's called Thanks to All. To all you fine brown ladies who grace me with your charm, I thank you for the comfort I found lying in your arms long ago, long ago. To all my friends and comrades with whom I shared the road, I thank you for your willingness to help me bear my load long ago, long ago. I could have wound up dying young in some hidden place and never known these peaceful days filled with amazing grace. And thanks to my teachers, they did the best they could until they finally realized I was just no good. Long ago, long ago. And thanks to the Jesus who did not send me down, and all the cops that let me pass through their little town. Long ago, long ago, I could have wound up dying young in some hidden place, and never known these peaceful days filled with amazing grace. And thanks to all who gave me work and helped me earn my pay, to find a place to call my own upon this mortal plane. Long ago, long ago. And thanks to the preachers who saw me in the pew and welcomed me with love and light like Jesus said to do. Long ago, long ago, I could have ended up dying young in some hidden place and never known these peaceful days filled with amazing grace.